Hey, what's up? This is David Draiman from Disturbed. You're watching Loudwire. And people think it was like this meteoric rise, and it really wasn't. I mean, you know, we beat the hell out of ourselves for 2-3 years as a local band, you know, our own self-promotional mega machine. Every band member in a different venue of the city, anytime a rock show would come through town, passing out our promotional material, cassettes, stickers, t-shirts, whatever we could. You know, so we were, in addition to playing strategically where we thought would make sense, in addition to building our following on the south side of Chicago. I mean, so there was a long period of time before then and a lot of struggle in a city that wasn't conducive to hard rock and heavy metal. Chicago was an alternative town. It was the Smashing Pumpkins, Local H. It wasn't about metal. So we were blacklisted. We couldn't even play inner city clubs. We weren't cool enough. We were too metal. That was something that wasn't considered cool enough. We had to force our way in. And then once we got our record deal, and then once that actually happened, Stupefy, which was our first single, was actually a hard sell at radio. It's not like it shot up. They worked it. You know, Giant Records at the time, they worked it, they pushed it, they got it to the point where it got enough awareness that it did start to chart, you know, decently. And it really wasn't until, you know, the release of the third single on the record, and people sometimes forget that it was the third single, because Voices was the second one, and Down with the Sickness was the third. That came at the tail end of the record cycle. That was when things really took a significant dramatic shift, because that song resonated with so many people and became such a worldwide phenomenon that really took things to the next level for us. Then things became slightly meteoric, but it wasn't until literally the tail end of the cycle.